Look, Pedraza closing the distance. Keyshawn is allowing him to, and now he's just teeing off in spots, catching Pedraza out of position. You see Pedraza switching from southpaw to orthodox.
Good combination from Davis. Then he goes with the right hand. Left hook comes up top. Remember, Pedraza has only been stopped once. Thank Davis. And Keyshawn has circled that, saying if this is going to be my breakout night, the kind of fight that can put me at the top level, I'm trying to stop José Pedraza.
Ladies and gentlemen, getting right to the action and our introductions in our co-feature this evening. Introducing first, out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 134.5 pounds, wearing black, white, and red trunks. His record, 29 victories, 5 defeats, 1 draw. 14 of those victories coming by way of knockout. He is the former junior lightweight champion of the world. He is the former lightweight champion of the world. He is from Sidra, Puerto Rico, José Sniper Pedraza. Introducing out of the red corner. He weighed in at 134.7 pounds. His record, 9 victories, no defeats, 1 no contest. 6 of those victories coming by way of knockout. He is a U.S. Olympic silver medalist. He is the reigning and defending WBO Intercontinental and US WBC lightweight champion, representing the 7 cities and his hometown of Norfolk, Virginia. He is Keyshawn, the businessman Davis.
You got my instructions in the back. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
There's Tom Taylor, the referee, for what will be our co-feature, 10 rounds of lightweights. He's got a lot of miles on the odometer. The weight drain, could it affect him here to get back down to 135?
Absolutely. You know, you can feel good through camp and diet and do all the necessary things to make the weight, but you really don't know how well you're going to feel the night of the fight. So you just got to pay attention.
Pedraza hasn't fought at 135 pounds since May of 2019. Got to come over the top with a right hand against that jab of Davis.
He's doing it now, but there's a ton of bouncing from him, wasting a lot of energy. That could show up late in the fight now.
Let him go. Good job.
Way off of a year and 5 days stage of his career, like a lot of top prospects often do. But in that fight against Nahir Albright, that was a majority decision win that was eventually changed to a no contest. That was the first time in his career where there was an opponent who actually even outlanded him in a single round.
I asked him, I was like, did you fall asleep in there? Or, you know, why did you play defense?
Let him go.
And he said it had a lot to do. Now, he feels like he has the win to go as many rounds as need or necessary and his work as hard as he needs to work throughout the course of the fight.
Continue that conversation in a moment. Pedraza to a no contest after he exceeded the levels for cannabis consumption. Here's Davis.
Keyshawn, number 2.
Now, Keyshawn Davis has recently opened up and has talked about issues in his life, going back some years as to why he started smoking, Tim. He said, listen, some serious mental health issues. And throughout that process, he was smoking. And then he told us yesterday how noticeable it is.
That had to be tough for him, especially when you get consistent with using the drug like that. You know, been a lot of lulls in action from him. He's going to have to be the complete package tonight, Tess, because it looks like Pedraza right now is starting to get himself into a rhythm.
He had a 14-10 connect advantage in round 1.
Consider him the bigger man. However, Keyshawn's younger. He's strong for the weight class.
Oh, it's a good right hand as Pedraza crossed that threshold. Then a left hook comes in.
Moving laterally and then stopping on a dime.
3-punch combination by Davis. Pedraza back to the inside. Trying to stay right in that pocket. Trying to press the action against the young undefeated fighter.
Get him up, Keyshawn, just a little bit.
It's like siphoning the gas tank.
Right there.
It's like siphoning the gas tank. That's been the story for me as I'm watching this. He's just investing in that body because it's going to pay good dividends down the stretch in this fight. And being the older fighter and have been through a lot of wars, you can break him down a lot sooner than you think.
And a right hand to close out round 2.
Number 3. Let's go.
Joe, Tim, Bernardo, and Mark with you here from Michelob ULTRA Arena, Mandalay Bay. Top-ranked boxing on ESPN. Exciting night. Super Bowl weekend has arrived. And the showstopper, Teofimo Lopez against a former titleist in José Pedraza. Another 3-punch combination from Davis.
Look, Pedraza closing the distance. Keyshawn is allowing him to, and now he's just teeing off in spots, catching Pedraza out of position. You see Pedraza switching from southpaw to orthodox.
Good combination from Davis. Then he goes with the right hand. Left hook comes up top. Davis in control here early on around 3.
In complete control.
Wow, the body shots you picked up on that. Look at him double up that right hand, including the uppercut from Davis, isn't it, Timmy?
He's breaking him down. He's already starting to break him down.
Right hand splits the guard. Davis. Headshot after headshot against Pedraza here in round 3.
Look, if your game plan is just to come forward and throw punches at Keyshawn Davis, you're going to get hit with shots like that. So we'll be trying to attempt to set up his shots and at least use a jab on the way in. He's not doing anything. He's walking through the front door. Keyshawn Davis has allowed him to, and then he's picking him off. Tess, I'm looking at the legs. What the legs are showing me from Pedraza is that it was a tough weight cut. He hasn't made 135 pounds in 4 years of Keyshawn.
Pedraza trying to go to that body and wrap around that right elbow.
There's no power on those shots.
Nope. Look at Keyshawn just shaking it off.
He's arm punching.
He's landed 23 body punches, Keyshawn Davis. Doubling up that left hand. Excellent round. We sat with Keyshawn Davis yesterday and talked about Pedraza and perhaps what he brings to the table. So let's get something straight. He's not better than me, and I'm not going to sit there and play with that old man. He hasn't. When he went up against Vasily Lomachenko back in October of 2022, and he went 12 rounds, he showed he could stay with Lomachenko. He had a very good first half of that fight before the former pound-for-pound #1 rallied late. He also had a superb win against Jamel Herring, the former super featherweight world champion. So Ortiz in every way.
He knows that this door is about to close on him. He knows that if he doesn't win this fight tonight, then he may not get another opportunity. This could be it for him. So he's putting it all on the line. He's not thinking in there. He's fighting with his heart, and he needs to fight with his mind. And you got Keyshawn Davis just taking full advantage of his aggression. You know, I don't care what anybody says. I told you guys, it depends on what he has. I'm not taking anything away from what Keyshawn is doing. He's looking spectacular.
Keyshawn, pull it back.
Oh.
Stop. Stop. Don't look at me. Don't turn. Don't come and pull it on. Keep that head up. All right, we're good.
In his locker room as he gets ready for his title defense. Don't go anywhere.
Right there at the bell.
Keyshawn, listen, he's so much physically stronger. Even when Pedraza scores, it feels like he can't generate any power. I feel like we're just waiting on a KO.
Pedraza's tough. That's one thing I know. He's tough. He's only been stopped by Tank Davis. It's about time Pedraza finally threw a straight punch right down the middle instead of just trying to smother and get it on the inside.
Jab to the body again. He's landed over 40 body punches to this point.
So what I'm seeing, Tess, is just the relaxation from Keyshawn. That's what's impressing me.
There's a right hand from Davis.
Pedraza's doing all the work for Keyshawn.
Yes.
All the work for him. It's exactly what Keyshawn wants. So he can land shots like that again. But the breakdown process has to continue.
Now, there's plenty of power from the shots of the guy who's the star attraction tonight, and that is Teofimo Lopez, who athlete and now a 2-division world champion. He'll be defending his WBO junior welterweight title, lineal title, in just moments against Jermaine Ortiz, and Bernardo is in the locker room with him. How do you top this? Is the showman circus theme, and he's very excited and saying, listen, I like when boxing does the big, grand, over-the-top ring entrance in front of him tonight in Jermaine Ortiz, but you just get the sense that Teofimo Lopez wants to make tonight special with how he closes the show.
Tess, in the biggest events, he's always showed up and showed out. This is one of the biggest events of his career. He's the headliner. It's here in Vegas, the Super Bowl weekend. He's definitely going to want to show out tonight.
Another good body shot from Keyshawn Davis, and now the right hand comes in against Pedraza, and now he's got him backed up against the ropes, and he's teeing off as Davis has Pedraza off balance. Another big headshot, big right hand, backs him up into the corner, and this fight is over. Bloody, beaten, battered is Pedraza, and Keyshawn Davis delivers. The biggest test of his young career, and take out a big red marker and write A+ on it. That was sensational from Davis.
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I would have asked the more, y'all thought it was really flexing on it.
Tess, that's a 2-division world champion. He can turn it on. He can change gears. You can see that starting with the jab, coming behind with the right hand. You see Pedraza right here, squared up inside the pocket. Doesn't have good positioning here. You see the follow-up shots, and then you see the killer instinct. Big right hand around the guard of that high guard usage from Pedraza. And this is a great finish by the young phenom, Keyshawn Davis. Just following up, knew the referee was going to...
Ladies and gentlemen, here inside Michelob ULTRA Arena, this bout comes to a conclusion at 1 minute 9 seconds of round number 6. For your winner by technical knockout, and now the USWBC, USBA, and WBO Intercontinental Champion, Keyshawn, the businessman, Davis.
Keyshawn Davis, tremendous performance with the TKO victory. Let's go up to the ring.